New Orleans is protected by a levee system that protects us from the Gulf of Mexico, and it also protects us from the Mississippi River. I showed you earlier the one that protects us from the Gulf, which is essentially the levee. I showed the one up by Lake Pontchartrain. Now this one protects us from the river, and of course all the water coming down from all the tributaries. There's about 7,000 streams that flow into other big tributaries that end up flowing into the Mississippi, and it flows out to sea through New Orleans. And we have to be protected. If we weren't protected this year, we would have surely flooded. The river was very high. Now, who would live on the inside of the levee system? Not many. On one side you have, if you count Jefferson Parish and Orleans Parish together, about 1 million people. And on the other side of the levee, what's called the batture, this is an area, a little strip of land between the levee and the river. There's maybe a dozen or so places. A lot of people call them camps, but there's actually people that live on the inside of the Mississippi River Levee. There actually used to be hundreds of these residents, and there's only a few left today. But these folks actually live directly on the Mississippi, inside of the levee. This is definitely a different kind of place, an eclectic place to live. It seems like when you're out here, except for one of these big passing oil tankers and some of the activity along the river, you would not seem to be in a city at all. There's several of these camps that are located in this particular area. We're right on the Orleans-Jefferson Parish line. This is where this particular area is located, not far from the River Bend area. If you want a really different place, a really different feel, want to go inside of the levee here on the river, come check out this little particular area known as the batture, which is this strip of land. By the way, you could see remnants of the river. This is the river deposited this land recently. The water was all the way up to the grass here, underneath these houses. So the river is going down. It's still very high, but it's going down a bit.